after that, what was your first big song you produced? Like your first big placement?
Shit, the first big placement is still that record.
Yeah.
That shit went gold.
Yeah.
I got many after that, so
Yeah.
it's still gonna reflect back to that. I did 9 out of 10, so I was able to show the world and the whole, worldwide, who I am, that I can stand beside my peers like a Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre has the ability to produce records from top to bottom with maybe a few other musicians and people that he feel that can accommodate what he do, but still overall the ear and the direction and the guidance is Dre. Well, guess what? I was able to do that too. I had Rod Bacon, who played on DJ Quick's second or third album. I had him in accompany me in Domino as well. So I did 9 out of 10. AMG did the last record, and that put me in the game. You know, to be from Los Angeles, California, and to see someone from New York take a liking and love and respect for the craft, for what we do over here in the West Coast, is amazing. So people wonder why we give someone like him so much respect and praise, and having the ear and the eye for what is out, and he don't care what coast it's from, because he didn't mess with artists from the east, the west, and the south, you know, and Midwest as well. And he reminded us of a Berry Gordy, you know what I'm saying? It was the closest thing. He is the Berry Gordy of rap, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, other things has happened tremendously of hits and slew of records, but that's what put me in the game.
Right.
And it's crazy about that, because that's an artist from Long Beach, and so it put ears to it brought attention to people from Long Beach other than just Domino. You got the Twins, you got Dub Shack, you got Warren G, Dash, you got Snoop, Nate Dogg, you know, whoever else that come out of there, you know. It had them on like edge, like, damn, who is this dude from the West Side named Battlecat? Now, they already knew me from the KD Mixmasters, but they didn't want to believe, and maybe a lot of couldn't put 2 and 2 together. No, that can't be the same dude.
Right.
That's the DJ. No, that's Bobcat. No, his name is Battlecat. So, you know, they will always get the names mixed up because they both cats, Bob and yeah. I needed a name to coexist with Bobcat, so you know he ain't made a crew called the California Crack Crew. So I had my character. I have a competitive battling spirit about me anyway. I hate to lose. And I love battling because I used to, like I said, DJ, and I used to be in this hip hop gang as far as the dance. I used to pop lock, so I love competitions and battles. So I needed a name, and then I got the name from a cartoon called He-Man. It's for those who don't know. And he had this tiger with him. His partner was, whenever they were transformed into heroes and had to go save the day. You know, Cringer was the soft cat, but when he became victorious and strong and, you know, can handle things in the battle on the battlefield, you know, his name was Battlecat, so I needed that name. I had to just put that out there because I know people want to know how I got the name. But
for sure. Definitely always wanted to know that.
Yeah.
What were some of the early things you were listening to?
So we picking up from what was the influences that make up Battlecat's sound, and I don't have to say too much, but I'm gonna say just enough. You know, it's, you know, all these different great artists and musicians and songwriters, producers. You know, like I said, from my mother and father playing so much diverse music in the house. As a musician and producer, I had to come up that same way. I have learned the appreciation for it. And when you see all these different genres or styles of rap or R&B, you know, to have that skill set to compose and make music for all these different artists, I think it's an impactful. At the end, you will have a better chance to be heard instead of just being in one lane, one style, one sound. You know, but I did craft my sound by looking at a lot of documentaries as well. Documentaries, if I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
You had Senior Hall talk shows. You had CBS, PBS, KCETV. You know what I'm saying? That would show all these concerts and interviews and magazines, Ride On magazines, Ebony, Jet magazine, anything I could get my hand on. Radio Scope, which was through KJLH, another segment where they would bring celebrity musicians and singers on there, and they would tell backdrop stories that would be so insightful and enlightening, you know, on this music game. And then just not, you know, having the opportunity myself to even be on Soul Train. Mm-hmm. My music to make Soul Train. We're talking about something in the late 60s going into the 70s. I never thought I would be on a platform like that. My mother danced on there a couple of times when she was young, mm-hmm. but I never knew that one day I was going to make it and my music and me was going to be on Soul Train. Wicked Freaky was on there. Michael Jackson's first rap group called Quo. I did a record called Quo Funk, which was a remake of Heartbreak Hotel for Michael Jackson's group from one of his hits. Dub C was on there, the East Siders was on there, Domino was on there. So I've been really blessed to come through the first or second generation of entertainment and music, and to still be alive here, being everyone's 90s baby sound. You know, it's a blessing to be here for you guys and give you this history. Education is a major role of how I was able to sustain this love for music though too. So that's a must have.
That's dope. As far as West Coast